Hey, what's up, iCkEdMeL? Welcome back to the channel and thank you for stopping by. And there was a new Sun article that came out with regards to AWP and Jagger, and the Sun spoke with AWP, and I figured let's talk about it. Before we get into that, previous post that I made from the Sun that they stated that they spoke in Nevada County Sheriff's Office, and there was a couple of people, quite a few, that said they don't believe it, it's fake, and blah, 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 or they don't trust the Sun. So it was confirmed, and even though confirmation doesn't matter to these people, or details or evidence or proof of anything doesn't matter to these people, I just wanted to show that to you guys real quick. This was actually posted by Criminality on YouTube. I'll show you a close-up of it, of their conversation and message, and there's been other people that have reached out and confirmed as well. The conversation, which is to the Nevada County Sheriff's Office, they're basically asking for confirmation. We're reaching out to verify that you gave a statement to the Sun regarding Jagger Westfall being cleared as a person of interest in the Kiely Rodni case. Can you confirm or deny that the statement was given by your agency and that it is an accurate statement? Thank you for your time. And so they did respond, thank you for blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your message. And then under that, it says, yes, that statement is correct and was provided by our office. So this is the Sun article, and I thought it was pretty interesting. It kind of had me shaking my head and rolling my eyes when I read this. Starts off, Lake mystery divers who found missing teen Kiely Rodni's body break silence on murder conspiracies following suspicious car death. And I mean, I don't know, did they really break silence? They have been going on like a bunch of channels, like from people from like 10 subs to like a couple of 100,000 subs. I don't know if they've spoken on this situation with Jagger, but that video that came out, I think they didn't say his name, but it implied, you know, even though I've said, and some people said that that's a common hat. The volunteer dive team who found missing Kiely Rodni in her submerged car still feels her death is suspicious, but does not believe her boyfriend was involved. And I think that's, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's great that they're saying that, like after the fact that police confirmed that he's not involved and after he was getting death threats. I mean, maybe they've said it on one of the channels that they've been on that he's not involved, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's like way after the fact now, but I guess, you know, all right. Goes on to say the Adventures with Purpose crew traveled from Oregon after being alerted about the case and managed to locate her vehicle and Prosser Reservoir using sonar technology. They have been criticized for interviewing an alleged witness named Nick, who appeared to describe seeing Kiely with a boy in a San Francisco Giants ball cap facing forwards. Her boyfriend Jagger Westfall, which it was really like on and off again, and I don't think they were together at the time, but you know, that's what they referred to as in the article, was seen in a Fox TV interview wearing a black Giants cap, but has vehemently denied he ever attended the party amid online abuse, which I think there was a misquote on the article and people thought that he was there. Nick, who works for an unnamed roadside assistance company, claimed to have helped who he believed was Kiely and a mystery boy after her car broke down. He alleged it was either Friday, August 5th, or the day after when the search began, and he said he was suspicious of the boy she was with near Boca Reservoir. This week, Nevada County Sheriff's Office revealed they interviewed Jagger early on in the investigation. He's not a person of interest after quickly ruling him out, but they refused to comment on whether they believe foul play was involved amid a full investigation. Now, Doug Bishop, a key member of Adventures with Purpose, has spoken exclusively to the Sun about the case and the rumors surrounding Kiely's boyfriend. As far as the young man by the name of Jagger is concerned, we never mentioned his name. Yeah, they just kind of like said his name without saying it. But yeah, they didn't mention it. Of course they wouldn't, because that could be like a lawsuit or something like that. Nobody, it's not the smart thing to do. And the hat that was referenced that I think everyone is trying to draw to him, there are millions of those hats that are sold. As an organization, we do not consider anything like that to be possible. He's not a suspect, and we have never named him as a suspect whatsoever. That's where I was kind of like shaking my head. I'm like, okay. Yeah, they didn't say that specifically, but everything in that video points to that without directly saying it. But you know, now those conclusions are being drawn, and it's unfortunate, but the FBI has completely ruled him out. Well, I'm glad now that he's officially ruled out, that now they've come out publicly, unless they've done it before, saying it. Obviously, we don't want to be there to be any unnecessary harm on anybody. That's not being done by us, except sitting on a panel with somebody that's been trashing the family and making a fucking joke out of the entire thing. This case was in national headlines and being covered by web sleuths before we even came to the town. The main thing that the public needs to understand is that we have never named that young man, nor will we ever. Amazing. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. A source said Westfall was annoyed with Adventures with Purpose putting out the YouTube video, How We Found Kiely, Murder or Accident, as he has since received death threats. He thinks the video was for clout. Damn. And he got so much hate on social media. The pal told the Sun, Jagger feels they made a mockery of the accident. Oh, of this terrible accident. It disgusts him, and he's made it known. Kiely's family is supporting him. They do not think he was involved, and he is even living with them at the moment. Damn, I didn't know that. He's living with them. Mystery sighting. Jagger, has proof he has handed to law enforcement that shows he was not even in the area. He was driving back from Napa Valley when this man allegedly saw Kiely, which the public is not satisfied with that. They want Jagger to hand over the proof to them, not the police. They're demanding it. And they're saying he's not doing enough to prove his innocence. Jagger believes it was an accident, that she turned too fast while she was intoxicated and ended up in the water. Bishop said that they did their background work on the witness, Nick, and still stand by him 100%, but admit there is a possibility Kiely may have been with someone else, or it wasn't her at all. I don't fault them for talking to this witness. I thought the video, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like basically like it should have been titled murder or murder. They're of course they're entitled to their opinion, but this whole situation here with this Nick person and the way everything was worded and the hundreds of panels, whatever that they've been on, it's all been like mostly, I believe, pointing to one thing. And now, after this guy's cleared, they admit there's a possibility Kiely may have been with someone else, or it wasn't her at all. And this stuff is on, they said it was on video. So I don't know. Hopefully they looked at the video. Somebody should have reviewed that video by now. Was the video up close? Was it far away? I don't know. But this is important to put out anyway. He said the majority of what they uncovered in Truckee and while speaking with Nick has been held back until the investigation is complete, but they do not know if it's relevant. People have been going crazy over this shit. And I don't blame people. It's a big point of topic for talking about it, but the death threats and like the things that people are doing is just going too far. The alleged witness has spoken to police, but it is unknown if he has provided any video or photographic evidence of the couple he encountered in Boca. He previously told Bishop there were cameras on his vehicle at the time, but that he didn't have access to the footage, adding that the boy in question was wearing a white bro tank. Bishop admits he's not convinced yet that Kiely simply drove into the reservoir alone after she was found in the back of her submerged vehicle with one of the windows smashed, which, I've heard so many different things. They said the windows were one was halfway down, one was down, and then when the vehicle was flipped, then it was smashed. Was it smashed before or after the vehicle was flipped? That window thing, even in the one video that I watched that they put out, at one point, the guy dives down, he said it's smashed. And then at another point they said the windows were down. So which is it? I think it's suspicious, but it's now in the hands of some of the best professionals in the world, and we have to wait patiently, he said. As much as we deem the entire thing to be suspicious, it could very well just be an accident. He added that whatever the conclusion is, it could result in an online storm. Really? You don't say. You don't say. As many continue to speculate what happened to her and whether anyone else was involved. Autopsy results. Bishop said their top of the range equipment which was better than law enforcement was using, was the reason they located Kiely in the reservoir. We specialize in something that they do not, so it's not a knock on them, and it's just unfortunate. He added that if it is revealed foul play was involved or the results are inconclusive, he fears the public will blame law enforcement. Not about all the kids and all the fucking everybody else. Bishop insists Adventures with Purpose are not headline chasers, and that the interviews they do are to get answers and not generate views on YouTube. It would far benefit us to be controversial, but that's not how we operate. Really? We really care about what we do. We really care about helping families, and we're going to keep doing what we do. Bishop added, I'm not trying to make anything harder on them than it needs to be. Kiely's cause of death has not yet been confirmed due to so they're just waiting for the toxicology pretty much. And all this stuff we've already spoken on the previous video about waiting till November and blah, 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 November 1st. So you guys comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Of course, it's like amazing that these guys found the car. I don't agree with like the circus that people are making this thing, but I guess it's the internet. And behind the circus, there's going to be people that are even weirder and crazier and actually going to go out and make death threats and all that kind of stuff. One of the other things that I was wondering before I cut out and get out of here. So, okay, law enforcement said they weren't going to comment on anything, and then they did to the Sun, and they cleared Jagger, but why only him? Why not? If you're going to start saying who's a suspect or not, or who's clear and not involved or not, why not go down the list? Because you're clearing one person, but you're still allowing all the other speculation to go without giving people a clear answer. Why just say one, but not anybody else? Was this just because the Sun requested, or was this responding to AWP's video without directly responding by clearing Jagger? I don't know. And, you know, not answering anything else about the tow truck or like the video or just anything else. So yeah, comment below, let me know your thoughts. Appreciate the support. Hit the like, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Take care of yourselves, and peace. Bloop, bloop. Canceled.